la 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 la. Ooh. Do, 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 do. I did think do 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 do. I'm stupid. Exactly. Oh, you had a happy face on your thumbnail, didn't you?
Yeah. When I'm concentrating, I don't smile. Especially when I'm stitching something together with my wool. Because I like to concentrate on what I'm doing.
La 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 la. Shut up. La 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 la. Oh, that was me, you cheeky bitch. The other one, John's cats.
No, don't say the B-I-C-T-H because you're not allowed to say that on YouTube anymore. Because I've got a good, nice email saying, can you cut down on the B-I-C-T-H and the F-U-C-K and all that lot from YouTube. Because it's not suitable for children if children are watching. I says, well, children's got their own YouTube. It's called YouTube Kids.
Oh, it says YouTube Girl Life.
Everybody's moaning about YouTube because they can't do this, they can't do that, they can't say this, they can't say that, they're not allowed to pump.
You can't. The ones upon time YouTube used to be fun. You can listen to music. When you did live, no,
You can slap your brother across the face just for the fun of it.
You kick your sister up the arse because you felt like it.
Yeah, I would do that, Emma. Yeah, I would.
Exactly. Wrong end. Now again.
And I'll tell you to pick a window.
Pick a window while you're going through it. La 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 la.
Well, at least that's one member of the B family we'll get rid of.
Guess what? I have to wait for the other ones. Hey.
Eh?
Guess what? I have to wait for the other ones.
Oh, didn't you know that I've plastered him all over YouTube, calling him a horseophile? A horsefile.
Huh? I'll have a coffee, please. This.
Bro. Well, considering I only drink coffee now, not tea.
Want you want a coffee?
Yes, please.
La, la, la.
You can give my sister one of my sachets, the Nescafe one, because she wants to try it. Because that's the only one I've got left.
Right.
Put 2 in mine, with 2.5 sugars. Put 2 in my sister's as well.
Put no sugar, just my normal sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
I'm just a fat bitch, so there you go.
I am.
So am I. And I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm the biggest one in the room.
I don't know how, considering all your clothes that you've given me, are too big for you now. They're too big for me, but I like it that way. I like my clothes extra sizes up. Always have done.
That top you got on now is that? It was mine.
I know.
I look like a circus tent.
Looks like a circus tent on me, but I don't care. Because I like bigger sizes. I always buy stuff about 5 sizes too big for me. And if people don't like it, then they can go and have a poo in the toilet.
Well, I hope so, because that's where you originally supposed to have it.
No, I was
Unless you're an
swearing
animal.
in a nice way. Instead of saying they can go and do,
I'll
they
go
can
and
go
put your
and
Cocoa Pops in a bowl.
they can go and poop off. They can go and have a poo in the toilet if they don't like it. And just 'cause I like bigger size dresses, because I prefer them to be bigger, to be comfortable, so I can get more wear out of them, doesn't mean I'm fat. I just like wearing clothes that are about 30 sizes too big.
La 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 la
Mm,
la 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 la.
I feel down.
Again. You were up earlier.
That's what I'm saying, my mood can change 1 minute to the next. I can feel happy 1 minute, then down the next. Doesn't mean I'm not happy. I'm like, my mood just feels like meh.
Enough of the nipple tussle. Or the end of a penis there, suction.
How did you know what Damien's willy looks like?
Ugh. I was having a crush on there.
Yeah, it's the right size for him and all.
Ugh.
Well, it'll help him come out, but it'll help him come out the closet.
Shouldn't it be brown then?
No, it's the right colour for him, the right size. It'll help him come out the closet.
Ugh.
Finally.
Okay, I was going to have a chocolate button, but I don't think I'll bother now.
Well, pink's his colour. That's what I'm saying. It'll help him get out the closet.
It just reminds you of a sitcom called Gimme, 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 Nipple Pink.
Yeah. It does actually. That's what I was on about. It's just the right size for him, and it'll help him come out the closet.
I'll make another one, I'll send him to a little tiny little nipple bra.
Exactly, that's what I was on about. I wasn't on about anything else.
I'll get one that'll cover his little member down, well, yeah, little member.
Oh, please do make sure it's the most itchiest wool you can get.
There you go. Finished.
It's not itchy enough though.
I've got another wool in there, I can make it itchy.
You know the wool that's dead itchy that nobody
that we
likes.
used to get when we were kids.
Yeah.
Jumpers. Oh, the jumpers you used to get off Granny.
Yeah, and you would have a red rash where you would scratch, where the wool would be on your skin. You got an allergic reaction to it.
For Granny, put the itchy. It's just for Granny, then you can put them back in your wardrobe, forget them for the next 10 years.
Oh, good. I'll have outgrown it by then.
Guess what we're going to Granny's? You said 10 years. So I'm waiting 10 years. Should be gone. Exactly. So is our jumper. Bye.
Oh, come on, girls. You've got to wear your jumper for Granny. She says in 10 years. We can keep it in the wardrobe for 10 years if we wore it just for that time. So that's where it's staying. Because we'll have outgrown it by then.
All right. Wait a minute. I'll just go and try. Oh, it's
Too small. And plus it's got a big red stain right here and a yellow one right there and a big brown one here off the chocolate. Ketchup, mustard and chocolate. And it can't come out because it's been there since last year.
Yeah, and she pulled out bluff, and when the wardrobe did it and it wasn't like that, and she put them on when I still had to go. I tried. Unfortunately, nothing done with Bob next time.
God, I remember that. Because you came to Nana Mary's with us, because that was the weekend you were staying over.
Yeah, it was a horrible fluffy brown thing, and I just did not like it at all. Well, say hello to Granny. Hi, Granny.
Hi, Granny Shakespeare. Hi, Nana Shakespeare.
I'll go home now, because this jumper's killing us. I see you in your jumper, mate. Yeah, we love it. We can't keep it getting enough of it. It's going straight in the bog when we get back.
Yeah, we love it that much, Nana Mary. It's shrunk in the wash. It's cut me and my sister in half. Oh, I'll make, no, it's alright, Nana, we'll stretch it.
Next Christmas. Oh look, we've got another jumper.
Yeah, with a ballerina, one with a ballerina and one with the unicorn. Guess who got the fucking ballerina? Oh yeah,
What
me.
are you laughing at? Huh?
He's laughing at our jumpers from what we got off me Nana. You got the unicorn and I got the fucking ballerina.
And
With
she
the
made
white
another
collar.
two. I got the duck and you got the blinking My Little. You got a unicorn, My Little Pony.
No, there was one where she made one for when we were literally just little kids. I think it was after we got adopted, I think, or christened, one of the two. My Uncle Charles took us to Nana Mary's, his mum.
What were you like? You were laughing because I can tell by that face you were laughing. I know that cock.
And you were wearing a unicorn jumper, and I was wearing a freaking ballerina one.
Yeah,
And then the year after
it was
that,
bloody Care Bears.
yeah.
Does it look like I'm in the age group for Care Bears?
Oh yes, dear. You're never too old for teddy bears.
But see, you two were kids on.
Teddy bears, yes, but Care Bears?
No.
My Little Pony?
I went Uncle Charles.
Ballerinas?
Yeah. I
Does it
went.
look like I like dolls to you?
I goes, Uncle Charles. He goes, what? I went, as much as I love Nana, and so does Rachel, as much as we love our knitting jumpers, but can you tell we're a bit old for Care Bears and My Little Pony and unicorns and ballerinas
You know what she did
and
the
Andy
following year?
Pandy?
And the following year she did a little penguin. I went, well, that one I can deal with, but I've outgrown penguins, jumpers. Just
Well,
a
at
bloody
least-
penguin.
At least it was better than the one you had the year after that one where you had a, well, she said a dog. It looked
It
like a
looked
giraffe.
roadkill.
Yeah, it looked like a giraffe mixed in with a bear, inbred with a wolf.
Like, I know some men were, but that one was not half itchy. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't itchy. Do you like your jumpers?
Yeah, Nana.
I'm going in the bog when I get home. I'm going to burn it. You want to, can I burn mine? No, you can burn yours, yeah. I'm burning mine at home.
No, I'm burning mine with yours.
Yeah, then my mum says, oh, how cute. Who got you them? You went, Nana. Oh, put that in Rachel's water. I went, no, you don't. It's itchy.
Have you seen the colour of our skin with that wool? Look. Thank God we're flat-chested, ma'am, or else we wouldn't be lifting our jumpers up to show you the rash off these jumpers.
But you look so adorable. I don't care.
We don't
Bit
do
of
adorable.
Or a charity shop. Or if you like them that much, tear them apart, make a big massive one for you. But we don't like them. We've outgrown them. I'm starting to get the eggshells here. I was.
Do you remember the rah-rah skirt me Nana made us, Nana Mary?
Oh,
Uncle
God.
Charles's mum, she made us the matching rah-rah skirt. It looked more like a freaking tutu than a freaking ballerina skirt. I mean, yeah, a rah-rah skirt, Jesus.
There's some bend over, your bum was sure.
Exactly. All you needed was a pair of tights, a leotard, and the point shoes, and there you go. You're a ballerina.
Yeah, I stopped being a ballerina when I was 3. I'm into tap dancing now.
I
I'm
went.
a little bit older.
I even said to me Nana once when you went to me Nana's toilet, our Nana Mary's toilet. I went, Nana. She goes, what? I went, you know when you said these look like rah-rah skirts? She goes, well, they do, darling. I went, Nana, yeah. What is it, darling? I went, give us some pastel white tights and a cream leotard and the ballerina point shoes. Then put that, what you call a rah-rah skirt that looks like more like a tutu put me hair in a bun, and there you go, you got a ballerina.
My mum bought us some proper raw skirts.
She did, didn't she? I love them.
Mine was blue with a nice little bird on like they do in the 60s.
Yeah, like
And
mine.
a Dick Grease.
Because she bought me one as well. Bless her, she didn't have to, but every time she buys you, every time Mum bought you clothes, Mummy Alma, she would buy me clothes as well.
Yeah, when Audrey bought you clothes, she missed me out.
No, she didn't, because I used to buy clothes without an on for you, because I knew what you like.
I meant her personally. Come on, Elizabeth, let's get you some new clothes.
What about my sister?
And I'm like, hang on a minute, what about me? My mum buys your her clothes, why are you not buying me any? What's going on here? Are you skinflint?
Or does my sister not exist?
Am I invisible to you? You know you brought two out to go shopping. Isn't that the rules?
Isn't that why Mummy Alma made sure that me and Rachel would grow up together so we're not strangers? If you buy me, you buy me sister as well. You don't miss me sister out, I'm afraid. I don't give a two donkeys' backsides if it was Emma.
Yeah, well, you got a good one. I've got the cheap version. And I says to you, I says, I can't wear this. You're a buyer. I'm allergic to the fabric. You can see I'm scratching. I can't have cheap fabric.
Yes, I'll give you mine.
And she goes, Rich, can you stop scratching, please?
I says,
She's allergic to the fabric more.
I want you to stop telling my sister what to do. She's my sister, I tell her, not you.
You're not a mother. I just said to you quite as I want to go home.
I want to join the club. I want to go home to Mummy Alma as well. So I tell around to me Uncle Charles. I says, tell Uncle Charles what Uncle Charles. He goes, what, Dad? I says, can you take me and my sister home? And he went, okay, well, better tell your mum that we're taking you back to the house. I went, no. Take thank God for that. You go. I had to give it.
She goes, I didn't get cheap stuff again. Yep.
Hence why she got mine and now I'm stuck with the cheap shit. He says I wasn't going to let my sister scratch like that for knee body. He says now if it was Emma, Mum, I would have let her scratch. But Rachel, no. She goes, you love your sister Rachel, don't you, darling? I went, yeah. She's my sister, obviously, I love her. A bit obvious, Mum, innit? It's obvious I'm going to love my sister. She's my sister.
Lee's having a poo-poo.
Lee's having a do-do, is he?
He's having a poo. I remember when we were kids, we used to call it Papa. One for Papa.
Yeah. Mum, what, darlings? We want papas. Go on then, darlings, you go for your papas.
Good job, my mum had two toilets.
It was, wasn't it? Then when we came down, we'd go to the TV room and say, Dad, we have papas. You go, good.
That's nice.
Did you wipe your bums? No, Mum did. He goes, well, at least you're squeaky clean. And then I remember us two running to our Neil, telling them that we blew our trumpets and had some papas. He went, yeah, I didn't really want to know that, girls. I know you didn't, that's why we told you.
Just so we let you know the information that comes with us. So you say we've got a trumpet at the bottom.
Yeah.
The trumpet. I can't remember doing that. Don't have a trumpet.
I don't remember having a trumpet up my bum. Okay.
They're tilted. It's all got a car horn up there. When we got musical bombs, we'll be famous.
Yeah, when you're kids, you believe anything off our Neil.
Yeah, then he took it and said, you know, you've got the trumpet up your bum.
And then we'll go, Mum, Neil's blew his trumpet.
Yeah, and then what does he go and say? Well, I've got to keep it somewhere safe. And we were like, ugh.
Yeah. I miss those days, you know. I really do. When Neil would torment us, we would torment him back. You know why I'm saying Neil?
He still torments me when I gone down.
I remember when I saw Neil before Dad died, and he gave us a Christmas present, and I went, Neil, you didn't have to do that. He goes, well, I'm not going to buy Rachel and not you. You're Rachel's sister.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to buy your sister and not you.
You got your little bag of chocolate, didn't he?
Yeah, chocolate shells, yeah.
Gordon's as well,
Yeah.
Gordon's.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting anything off the boys. But they always say, well, you're Rachel's sister. When you come with your sister, obviously we're going to get you Christmas presents because we're not going to buy Rachel or leave you out.
No, you don't you go too big on me. I'm running out of 90s.
I'm going to get you one later on, aren't I, when I go to the hospital when I get my money.
Actually fitting up fall down me. I can tell by the shoulder on this, it's starting to get big on this, but I want to get a good wear out of it. I've got that many night wears. So can't find a change on them.
I'm getting us a winter one. I'm getting us a summer one tonight.
I don't have the winter ones in yet. I have all the summer wear in at the moment.
I'll get us 2 summer ones tonight then when I go up when I get my money.
I know
Do you want
what,
some summer slippers? Are you alright with the ones you got on?
Oh, you got these not long ago. These are my summer ones. Open toe.
So that's a no then.
I'm alright for slippers, I've got loads of them. But yeah, you know, slippers don't last long with me. The ones that you've got made, they got holes in them.
What, the ballerina ones? The ones I got you last year?
No, the boot ones.
Oh.
They've got holes in them.
Yeah, so is mine.
I wore them every single day of the summer because I kept my little feet warm and they've got holes in them. I'm thinking, no, another pair to go.
I got these off my sister.
I've got them.
I've got them off my big sister.
I was sitting there, I goes, I don't believe this. He goes, what's the matter? I went, I've just known I've got holes in my slippers. They're the ones that I've got off my sister had the pom-poms on. He goes, holes? I went, yes. I only had them for about 2 months and they got holes in them. Slippers don't last long with me.
Yeah, because you said they were your favourite ones because you got them off me.
I've got loads of slippers. Loads of them.
Do you
remember the ones I got off me for my birthday?
Yeah.
The white ones at the front.
Yeah.
With a bit of blue. They didn't last long on me either. They lasted about a couple of months, didn't they?
They did.
And they got holes in them because I wear them all the time to the point to get holes.
All I heard was okay out of that.
You'll get ready at 12 o'clock.
All I've got to do is just put them trousers on underneath this and I'm ready.
I'm not saying on that, just in case a certain something is ready for you at a certain something time, at a certain place.
Sorry, my sister was just asking us a favour. Just a private favour. And I said yes, because she's my sister and I know she'll appreciate it.
I appreciate the haircut today.
I'll be your hairdresser, save you money.
I'll cut your hair.
Yeah, save money. I'll cut your hair to save you money, so
Yeah,
when
but
you
you
go
offered
to
it,
Ross's,
yeah,
all you got to do is get a colour.
You said you'll give us the money for the haircut. I said no, family gets cut free. Family's free
Who
of charge.
said that?
Me.
What?
I've
Who?
always said when I cut people, like when I cut family's hair, gets cut for nothing. My friends on the other hand has to pay. Family get free. Because when I first cut my dad's hair,
Yeah.
He saw
Oh,
us-
daddy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you say how much was that? But I says
Free.
free of charge. I don't charge family. He goes, I like this hairdressers. I go, we should be. This is family only.
Like mine, family only. If you're
get-
not family, you pay for it.
You get a chair. Well, you'd ask me to get a chair from the dining room, put it in the lobby way. Where
Oh.
the big mirror is, where the phone table is.
Yeah. In front of the main TV, living room, front room.
In the front room, or just in the hallway.
Yeah.
I'll get a chair from there, and he would face the stairs. And I'll
Oh.
just cut his hair from there. And then he would look in the mirror, and he would go like this.
Oh.
I like it, well done. Thank you. I go, no problem, Dad, it's free. He goes, how much do I was? It's free charge. I used to love that because I used to say, Dad, one day I'm going to miss this. He goes, what? I'm going to say some dad-daughter time. Because it's when we actually bonded when I cut his hair. I would talk to him about anything.
Yeah.
It was just mine, his time when I cut his hair. And I do miss that so much.
You know when I was away because of Emma after I lost our other dad?
Mm-hmm.
Because I always called George Dad and Frank Daddy. Did Daddy ever talk about us and say that how much he missed us?
Sometimes, because he was still working at the time, so it was hard. Because he would be sleeping during the day and working at night, and when he was working, I was.
You know what I mean, like later in life, did he ask how I was or that he missed us and that? He missed having us around?
Yeah.
Did Mum?
Mm-hmm. She'd often say, I wonder what Elizabeth's up to. I was like, it now. It'd be nice to hear, wouldn't it? So I was angry for a while.
Yeah, but it wasn't me, it was Emma.
Yeah, I stopped talking to her for 4 years because of it. I wouldn't speak to her at all.
I would never speak to her again. Oh no, I would never spoke to her again. Oh yeah, I've already done that. I haven't spoke to her since. Because when I finally rang you, I told Daddy and Mummy what was said. I said I did come down to see you and Rachel and Daddy, but Emma says that you and my sister and Daddy didn't want to see us anymore now that my dad's dead because there was no reason of yous coming.
It was a lie.
And she says that you don't want me anymore, Mummy, now that my dad's dead.
Well, that was a lie. You shouldn't have believed it. You knew what she was like.
Yeah, but don't forget I was in a dark place. I'd not long just lost our Daddy George, remember?
Yeah, and Johnny, they think I'll treat you like that after losing Daddy George. No. Neither would my mother.
Don't you mean our mother?
Well, our mother. She wouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't have done that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that cruel.
She was our mum, but Audrey looked after us for her.
She didn't do a good job of that either.
I know, because Mum used to go wild when she saw bruises on my legs where Audrey would dig her nails in my legs.
She wasn't fit to look after kids, so we should treat them.
Well, you know yourself, because how many times would I come to see you and Mum with bruises on my legs?
Oh, wait, Audrey smacked me, once or twice.
I know she did. I smacked her back.
And my mum told us she did that one anymore to me, that I wasn't allowed to go to yours, so Audrey did it. And I wasn't allowed to go to yours anymore.
Yeah, but I told Mum I slapped Audrey for it though. I says, well, I slapped her for it for what she did to my sister.
She's still not going back where that woman is. Sorry. I don't trust her.
And I went, I don't want to be where that woman is, but sadly she's looking after us for you. I'm stuck with her. Why do you think I want to come down yours and see me sister and you all the time, Mum? She goes, I know, darling.
She wanted to adopt all three of us, my mum, you know.
God, if she'd adopted them, I would have killed her by then. I would have killed her years ago. I really would have. I would have killed them years ago.
But she wasn't out because my dad was too old. If she couldn't take all three, she said she had to take two then. She couldn't take three, she would have taken me and you, but it still said my dad was too old. And the house was too full apparently.
How when me and you could share with sisters?
Yeah, but when we're teenagers and stuff, we don't want to share our rooms, do we?
I'm on about when we were little. Then when we got older, I would have asked if I could have a loft room. I would have gone in the loft.
Yeah, my mum tried that, didn't have enough money.
Or you could have paid it for it. The amount of times I says, why can't you just let us go live with me mummy Alma? I says, I have a better life with her. She goes, what do you mean? I says, well, every time I go to me mummy Alma's, I don't want to come back here. I always said, do I have to go back there? And not stay with you and my sister? Because if you remember, Mummy always found it weird why I didn't want to go back home.
Yeah.
I always wanted to stay there, didn't she? She says, why do you always want to stay here for? I says, because I don't feel safe with her. I want to stay here with you, Mummy, and Daddy, and my sister. And the boys. She says, I don't want to go home. Don't let me go back there. I want to stay with you and Daddy, with you and Dad and my sister and the boys. This is my home, not there. Even you found it weird at one point why I kept saying I want to stay there with you when we were kids. But then again, you understood because you saw half the time you saw what Audrey did to your big sister.
I wouldn't have stood myself.
That's what I'm saying. You saw what she did to your big sister.
She said, shut up. And she grabbed your legs and put her nails in them.
Yeah, because Mummy asked you, she goes, is this true, Rachel? Is this what Audrey does to your sister? You went, yes, Mum, she does.
Even Charles was trying to stop Audrey from doing it. You go, stop hurting her, you're hurting her. Leave her alone, you're hurting her. That's why she's crying, you're digging your nails into her. And you're upsetting Rachel because you're hurting her sister.
Because I've always said, I've gone from one abusive family to another. So if you think about it, all my life I've never had a good family, apart from Mummy and Daddy. And Daddy. That's the only time I was happy was when I was with you, Mum and Dad, and the boys. That's the only time I was happy. I didn't want to leave Mum, I didn't want to leave Dad, I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to go back to Audrey at all.
Then what do they go and do? Leave us.
Eh?
Then what do they all go and do? Leave us.
Exactly. Oh, it's alright. Our daughters are fully grown now. They don't need us now. We can die now. It's not as if they need us anymore.
I needed my mum and dad more than ever in 2020. Not that they would have been able to do anything because, I couldn't probably would have gotten them in anyway, especially my dad, the health he was at.
Exactly. Because when I saw Dad the first time when I came back, when you told us that Daddy was poorly, I'm not going to say what on the video, but Daddy was poorly. He looked so frail, and I said to him when we came back here, I says, that's not our Dad. That wasn't our Dad.
He was even worse than that in the hospital.
I says, that's just a shell of our Dad. That's not our Dad. Our Dad, that's not our Dad. It's not our Dad that I remember. Do you remember that? When we came back from Dad's?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that when I came down to see him with you, he had a big smile on his face.
I know.
This is just, thank God I've got to see me two girls together again. At long last.
He was like skin and bone when he was at the hospital.
I'm glad I made his day though when I came back.
Let's just say you wouldn't have liked seeing him that way.
I did like seeing him the way he was when he was at home.
When he was worse at the hospital, he was a lot thinner. He was half the person he was. I hated seeing him like that. His face was all sunk in. Well, you seen the pictures.
Yeah.
It was just skin and bone. There was more bone than anything with him.
I'm just glad I got to spend the time I had with him. With Daddy. I'm glad I got to spend time with Daddy when I did. Look at that, sis. Yes.
Huh? Cool.
Green, purple, white, purple, green, white, purple, white, green. Green.
Nice.
TV.
It's just the sky gone off because it hasn't been used.
Oh. I've got 3 lights but only one person watching. Yeah, my sister cut my hair yesterday because her hairdresser cut my hair like Bart Simpson gone wrong.
I could have done a better job. Put it on mute. Terry's going on mute, but put me Simpsons on, but it's on mute. I don't have it right down, like the point you can't hear it.
I don't care if my hair falls out at the bottom. I'm overheating with my hair down. Because it is literally like a bloody sauna in here.
Guess one of these houses. I've got on 5. Enough for the hip in the back of a low for it.
Do you like that then?
Yeah?
You know I love it when we talk like this.
So, one more pink and I'll pick another colour. Probably white.
You don't mind if I put your foot on your box, do you?
No, but when I finish this square, I'll have to come off and I'll pick another colour. Sadly.
I know that, I'm just
Also,
asking,
not
that's
mine
all.
like that.
That's why I'm asking. You don't mind if I just do it like this while I sit in this angle?
Yeah. La,
I
la,
love
la.
crocheting.
Huh?
I love crocheting.
Keeps me hands busy. I'm doing my best thinking when I'm crocheting.
The only time I can do it when I'm thinking, like, when I come down in the morning, down here in the morning, when I wake up, that's where I find myself more at peace to do my crocheting, because I can just sit and relax and think about what I'm going to do for that day while I'm crocheting, while I wait for it to get you to one the time you ask us to get you up,
Yeah.
so you just don't oversleep. Because I sit here now, like watch a video on my iPad with the headphones in, and I'll just sit there crocheting away, just chilled and relaxed.
Yeah. I'm more at night. Like, I put my Simpsons on, I just crochet.
Don't get me wrong, I like crocheting during the day, but
Sometimes I do when I'm talking to you on video call, I just crochet even though I'm still listening to you, but I crochet just to keep my hands busy. Because my hands are always active.
so it's mine. If I'm not messing with my sewing needle, I'm messing with my hook. If I'm not messing with a hook, I'm messing with my knitting needles. Getting us some wool tomorrow while we're in town. I don't mind carrying it into the travelling man, because before we go across the road from the travelling man, we can just drop the bag of wool off and then go straight to the flat tops, can't we? So
Your power. Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay if you want Steve to join with you.
Huh?
You got you got the whole day to do it. See if you want to invite Steve.
It all depends what he's doing.
Probably tell him to take his time when he walks down. We'll wait from inside. I will wait inside the pub for him. And just take his time, not to rush, because I think that's why he was out of breath the other day. It all depends on when he goes to get his appointment. I'm not saying for what his appointment. I'm still worried about him, you know.
Huh?
I'm still worried about him.
Sorry, I just zoned out there, sorry. I've got too much stuff going on in my head at the moment. I just don't know how to release it all. I've got stuff going round and round and round in my bloody head.
See? Now I've got anxiety again. I don't feel it.
All day I've just wanted to cuddle up to you and cry in the bedroom. I asked you to come upstairs into your bedroom and talk and just cuddle into you and cry. That's all I've been wanting to do all day with you. Just like us two on our own, you know what I mean? Like just to talk on our own.
I try not to cry because I know if I cry I'll not stop. But it's a good release sometimes.
Yeah, it's coming nearly up to my dad's birthday. One more month and then it's his birthday, September the 10th. And it's Uncle Charles's on September the 4th. I always go quiet and emotional at this time of the year because I know what's coming up. And next month it's Daddy George's anniversary.
Yep.
It's his anniversary month, that's what's up with me. I think that's why I think that's why I'm clinging to you at the moment. I just want my little sister.
We both went through it together and we lost them.
Because when I told Bill at the time, I says, don't blame me if I want to be with my sister when it comes to my dad's anniversary and my dad's birthday. And he went, why? I says, because he wasn't just my dad, he was my sister's dad. Because he tried to like his own. Even though she didn't live with us. When in his eyes she did. So she was there for us when we lost our Daddy George. And she was there for us when we lost our Uncle Charles. In 2019.
I wasn't out to say goodbye to Uncle Charles.
Yeah, I had to go, Damien, for that. Don't worry.
I know.
Because I even told my mum, I says, you do know Charles is Rachel's uncle as well. He's Rachel's uncle as much as he's his. Because if it wasn't for our Uncle Charles, it wouldn't have been possible for me to see my sister and my sister to see me. He made it possible. He was much her uncle than he was mine.
That is so true.
Even Uncle Charles, when you were little, when you go, hi Charles, he goes, excuse me young lady, it's Uncle Charles to you. You went, sorry Uncle Charles.
Yeah.
He goes, you see that girl over there? And you went, my sister? He goes, exactly, so you're her sister, so that makes me your uncle.
Okay.
And you went, okay.
I always called him Uncle Charles.
Yeah?
You ever came to see him that Wednesday with me at your
Before he
mum's?
passed away, yeah.
I would say, oh hi Audrey, and you Audrey, hi Uncle Charles. He goes, oh you remember us there. How can I forget you?
You're my uncle. You're the one that made it possible for me and my sister to see each other.
But he said to me first, he goes, yeah I remember you. Hello Rach, how's our Rachel? And Brian, hello Uncle Charles. Oh you remember us after all these years? Of course. It's because of you and me and my sister staying together. How can I forget? He was happy to see us.
And then he says, and here's this lovely young man. I went, oh, this is your nephew-in-law. Rich, your niece's husband. He loved him. Uncle Charles, he loved him.
Yeah, he couldn't get away from him. Could he?
No, we were left with the whore. And he was, my Uncle Charles takes him away, leaves us with bloody bitch-faced poodle dog.
Come on, Lee. What about? No, I just want to. Isn't he our uncle? That's what you said to me. Isn't he our uncle? Yeah, why? So why's he going with Lee? He doesn't know him, but he's. Oh. No, there must be something about him he likes. He was telling him stories and everything and getting to know each other.
He was, wasn't he? And then when we got back home, I went, did you enjoy talking to Uncle Charles? Then he goes, actually, yeah, he was funny. I went, that's the first. Uncle Charles is never funny. What Uncle Charles did you see? You see, it was mine and Rachel's Uncle Charles. Not an imposter.
And Audrey said when you rang it, say we got back right, you got that Laser's lovely young man. I went, young man, okay. He's a lovely young man, very polite, very well spoken.
He knows how to pronunciate his words. I went, Mother, yeah. How do I tell you this? He's not posh and he didn't swallow a dictionary.
He only put it on for to impress me mother, and he still does it, even though my mother's dead.
Yeah, he started doing it to my mother and all.
If they speak proper, he speaks proper to them.
Oh, hello, Lee. Oh, hello, Audrey.
And I'm like, oh, shut up, Lee.
I went, your name's Lee Gibson, right? Yeah, yes. I went, you don't have to impress her, right?
It's not me you're trying to marry you because you're married to my sister.
I went, you don't have to impress me and my sister because of Audrey, you know. She ain't posh.
Well, she was saying, well, she was part of his life, Aaron, sadly. Because you whispered in his ear, sadly.
Mm. Well, he is part of the family now. And I went, yes, sadly.
Okay, this is going to be a long day.
I only came here to borrow 20 quid from me and my sister, like, but, 20 quid each, but,
She says I was skinny compared to
yeah.
when she met her.
You're skinny as an Alice. Literally.
Because she said, well, compared to that girl that was here with Elizabeth, you made me daughter, and she went, yeah, that's the one. You're skinny compared to her. Thanks, I think.
Yeah, and that's the very first time she's ever given you a compliment in your life.
That's what I said. Thanks. I think.
And I just looked at my mum as if to say, since when did you compliment me, sister? You've never complimented her.
That's what I said to you. Did I hear right? Then you were like, I don't know, did I hear right?
I don't know, did I hear it right? And I'm the fucking deaf one. I'm the one that's deaf in the family.
You went, Mom, can you repeat what you just said? And she said it again. You went, yep, she definitely said it. I went, yeah, you're right. I thought I was hallucinating.
And then I looked at Uncle Charles and went, can I ask you a question, Uncle Charles? He goes, yes, if I can answer it, darling. I went, did she have a personality transplant? All of a sudden. And he goes, and why is that, darling? I went, well, since when the cat's how did she compliment my sister till now?
What did she say?
Oh, she looks very skinny compared to Alice. Since when did she ever give me sister a bloody compliment? It was always Emma, not Rachel. Did she have a transplant? Did she have a personality transplant or something? Or did you give her a knock on the head?
Well, he said, well, she's not far. Well, she is kind of telling the truth. Well, yep, they're both either on something or they took something or they're blind.
I went, Uncle Charles, be honest.
Or age has been kind to them.
I went, Uncle Charles, you would never lie to me or Rachel. He goes, of course not. I went, so what the hell's my mother been on then? Because she's never ever complimented me or Rachel in our lives.
I think
it was always Emma and Sharon.
I think she finally opened her eyes when she saw that one.
I says, why now? After all these years, she finally gives me sister a compliment that's not Emma. It's always Emma and Sharon that got the compliments. We never. So what's changed? A Sharon personality transplant or something? Or did you just give her one big whack across the head? I wouldn't blame you if you did, but,
Personally, I think she just be nice in front of Lee.
Audrey's never nice in front of anybody. You know that. Have you ever known Audrey to be nice in front of anybody?
No.
Exactly. That friggin' scared the poo out of me that day. Oh, hello, Lee. Okay, I'm adopted by the Queen. I better let the Queen know that then. So I don't think the Queen knows she adopted me.
She doesn't sound as posh as she used to.
Oh, she does. I just told her to tone it down because of me brother. Because when I spoke to her on the phone again, before we went down, I says, look, I know you like to talk posh in front of people that are new, but can you tone it down? And why is that? I says, because I don't want my brother without talking like you. Living with you was bad enough.
Personally, mum was bad enough.
I says, I don't want him to start talking like you. Because I'll end up killing him. That's why she didn't talk as posh, because I told her to tone it down with her, for him. Because the last thing me and you wanted was him talking just like her. Jesus. I think me and you would have, yeah, if he started talking like Audrey, my brother.
So I was just putting the iPad on charge.
What would you do if he started talking like Audrey if I didn't tell it to tone it down?
I say either talk normal or I'm done with you. I ain't putting up with a posh tip.
Even I couldn't stand posh people and I lived with her. I'll move that ready for you. Because I know you said you were going to go in, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just taking my time on that square. I'll take my time and I'll go back to it.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ting, tang. What a bing bang. I'm looking for my blasted phone. It's right in friggin' front of us.
I've done that before. I was a liar on TikTok and I'm looking for my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? Oh, I swear I'm doing live on it, aren't I? Pudding.
I think I need me glasses to find me with a pair of glasses to find the phone. I don't know. My head is, that's how you know my head's literally fucked up. It's all over the place. That's how you know my head's all over. I don't even know what day it is. I'm keep skipping days.
It's Wednesday for the next 15 minutes.
Come on, since I've been here, I keep thinking that the 6th of July was on a Wednesday. Oh wait. Swear to God I'm turning out like Audrey. Forgetful. Well, at least I don't put my keys and my shoes and my handbag in the fridge and the freezer.
You didn't put your shoes in the fridge, I think it was
No, my mum put her keys in the fridge and her shoes in a bag in the freezer. And she wanted, and then she couldn't, then she was going around the house asking where's her bag, keys and shoes because she can't find them. And then it's me opening the fridge to make a coffee for her. I went, I found your keys. And she goes, can you get a loaf of bread out for us for later on so it's defrosted for later? And opens the drawer, I don't see the bread there, but I see her shoes and handbag. I went, Mum, what? Well, I found your shoes and handbag. Where are they? Where you said the bread was. They've grown icicles.
This will keep our feet cool in the summer.
Keep our feet cool. So does the motor that disintegrated? Our shoes and our handbag just went into bloody dust. Right. Note to self, if I ever go senile like that, senile old git. Note to self, don't put shoes and handbag in a freezer because when they defrost they'll go to dust. They literally just shriveled. Honest to God, they were a pair of shoes when she pulled them out. When they thawed out, it was just the sole with none of the rest of the shoe was not there. All you saw was the heel and the sole at the bottom of the sole. The underneath sole of the shoe that you walk on the outside. That's all you had. The heel and the sole. That's it. You didn't have this bit here. All you had was that bit there and the heel. That was it. The rest of it just disintegrated.
Well, if you want your shoes, I've got bad news. That's all's left of them. Where's the other half bit? In a pile over there. It's kind of... I think your shoe farted and blew away.
And if you want to know where your handbag is, there's the handle for it. Yeah. The pile, that other pile there is your bag.
It exploded.
It had a massive fart when it saw you and it died. It looked at you when it defrosted and says, oh hell no, I'm going.
It committed suicide.
It
As Richie would say on bottom, suicide.
Yeah, it unlived itself. Even though it wasn't alive anyway. The bag unlived itself. You know, that's what I don't get with YouTube as well. You can't say, you've got to say unlived. And you're not allowed to say, you've got to say unlived. Someone tried to unlive themselves. I try to unlive myself every day, but I'm still bloody here because I keep failing. Next time I'll go for the actual arteries, see if it will bleed out. See if I can unalive myself, see if it works. And then for eternity, if I get a vampire to bite on my arm.
Because if you did, you see me die, I'll be gone.
I got that off Twilight. That's where I got that phrase from, Twilight.
I tried biting Lee's willy to see if that would stay hot for eternity. It still deflates. I must have punctured a hole in it. Get it?
Yeah. I wanted to burp that, but it wouldn't come up, but there we go.
Well, at least you're not bad.
Got a time yet. You never know, could be waiting until I take them into house and they go. Then my brother would go, you had to wait until we got here, then you went, yeah. Now you got to walk through it.
You always walk through mine on night time.
You walked through my silent deadly one last night.
He gets his cup like that, walks around and goes, you do not evaporate, it moves. As soon as you let it go, it moves 7 miles per hour when it leaves your arse.
75,000 miles an hour.
It's fast, it goes,
It goes like that, it goes, like that. It's faster than the speed of light.
and it evaporates and it expands into a big mist and then evaporates eventually.
Yeah, and it lands on your head, the rest of the particles that didn't evaporate. In your case, little brother, landed in your tea. You drank my sister's poo-poo.
You know, say, if my tea starts to taste like poo, I'm putting it politely. You're meeting us another lad said, Leighton, the amount of times I've pumped near your tea, you would notice by now.
Exactly. I wonder what a coffee or a cup of tea would taste like if it tasted like poop when you fart.
Why don't you try?
I have. I tried to pump on Daniel Lloyd's coffee. I says, does it taste nice? He goes, actually, yeah. You do know you're drinking poop particles, right? He goes, tastes like normal coffee to me. Never mind that. He goes, what do you mean? I says, I put the cup underneath my arse and I farted right into your coffee. He goes, sniffing it, and then he takes another swig. He goes, no, smells and tastes like normal coffee. I'm fuck.
Damn it.
Next time I'll put that poison in. I didn't eat, and this stupid little twat's still a bloody alive and breathing.
We don't have to worry about him anymore. He's in shite on Trent.
Oh, it's my hand sanitizers I brought home. Brought from home. You see that sanitizer there? I brought that from mine. I've got about 4 bottles of it, so I thought I'd bring one here with us.
Is it the liquid one or the gel one?
It's the gel.
Damn it. I like the liquid one that's over there. That instantly dries.
No, it's a liquid gel one. It's mixed. But it's more like liquid than gel.
No, is it like that crap one?
No.
It's like gel, it takes ages for it to dry. Oh, can I have one?
I'll bring one up for you when I go to get my meds on Monday again.
So I'm getting rid of that one because that's the gel and I don't like it. It takes forever for it to dry in your hands. I like the instant one. It smells lush now.
I'll bring you one up on Monday.
I prefer them ones, the instant dry. Lovely.
And guess what? You can unlock it. Lock it.
Where'd you get that from?
My church. They give them out every Friday.
Thanks, but I've got. Okay, thank you. I've got. Thank you. I'll create a shop. Sanitizers, £5 a pint, £5 a bottle. Go and get your sanitizers right here. Thank you. It's going to do a tenner. Thank you. 2 for 20. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, never mind.
You get them in a little, you know, the food bags, sandwich food bags. They come in them to keep them sanitary.
Oh, what one of them? Because like I say, I've had that one since the first,
Since the first lockdown.
Yeah, so it's been going for a while, so...
Yeah, because that's the one I would normally use when it's up there. You would use that one over there.
No, the one I used, the one that was over there was finished. That's the one that was from over there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, finally finished, so that's the one from over there.
So I know I had the one up there for me for when I wanted to use it. Says reaching over there. That's all.
The good thing about sanitizer is it doesn't have a sell-by date, or does it?
Yeah, it does.
I can't see one of mine.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Right there. The 5th, the 20th of the 5th, 23. Huh?
All 5/23. The 5th month of 23. Past the sell-by date then. Gone.
Yeah,
You can
but
still use it.
yeah, exactly.
I don't see the point of having a sell-by. When it starts going a funny colour, then yes. You know, like a horrible orangey kind of yellowy colour they go to some of them.
The way you know if these ones were going bad after so long is to start to leave a sticky substance on your hands.
And plus they go yellow on mine. If you haven't put some on, it can go yellow as well.
There, that's the gel.
That's the instant dry one, that one's not. You have to wait 30 seconds for that one.
Smells nice, doesn't it?
Even when I've done dishes and I've washed my hands, I sanitize my hands at the same time. People say I did on TikTok and they say, why? How are so they're clean? I wash my hands 3 times.
I do,
I come in here and I sanitize a few times. Then it's done. Especially when I've done the garden. I sanitize my hands about 10 times after I've washed them.
I got told off the doctor for that. He goes, why is your hands so dry? I says, because I washed them 3 times and then sanitize them straight after. He goes, you're not supposed to do that because that's how you dry your skin out. Because it's the alcohol in that can dry your skin and crack your skin. He goes, you're only supposed to use it if you've been out. And then sanitize your hands.
I sanitize my hands when I've done the garden. I sanitize my hands when I put something in the bin.
Well, obviously, because you're touching something dirty.
Even when I've done the dishes, I sanitize my hands.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to because of the alcohol that's in it. Can actually literally dry your hands out and crack your skin.
And yet, when it was the pandemic at the highest, but I sanitized all the time.
Yeah, when we're being out and touch shopping, yeah. Or the letters, yeah. Not when you've washed your hands. If you've washed your hands, you don't need to sanitize your hands because they're clean.
I don't know, after I've done dishes, my hands all still feel dirty.
How when they're in soapy water?
Because I wear my yellow gloves. I take them out the gloves and I wash my hands and I sanitize my hands.
Hey. And you wonder why your hands crack all the time. And get sore.
Unfortunately, it's my OCD.
I have a form of OCD, but I know when not to sanitize my hands all the time in case my hands crack because of the alcohol that's in it. Anybody with OCD would know that. Don't over sanitize your hands because they will dry out and crack. I seriously got told off by the doctor for doing it because I was doing what you were doing. And he literally told us off because he says the alcohol can seriously damage your hands because it can dry your hands out and make your hands crack. Because of what alcohol it's in there. Because it's a germ-tolerant alcohol. It's in the sanitizer.
I've cut down a lot. I'm saying I used to do that. I've tried to cut down, but sometimes it's just a habit it's hard getting out of.
There's loads of habits I've had, but I've tracked them. Because I don't think about it. I'm determined to get out of that loop. The only thing I can't get out of is playing with my hair because that's with my nerves.
That's anxiety, that.
Yeah, and it's with my nerves as well.
You not do it. Like when I have my hair like in the messy bun, I play with the little soft tops I have there. I play with them all the time. Like the softness, I go like that with the bottom of my hair when I've had it cut, it feels lush. People have often said on TikTok, why do you do that with your hair? And do what? Go like that with it? Yeah. It's called anxiety. I've always done it since I was a kid. I used to twirl it around and put it in my mouth.
So did I. My mum used to say if you keep playing with your hair, you'll go bald. I went, cool. At least I'll get rid of the curls.
My mum used to say if you keep playing with your hair, it'll go greasy. And I was like, I'll wash it. My mum said, stop putting your hair in your mouth or you'll get hair balling. Okay.
My hair never went greasy until I had my operations on my ears and my palate. in my eye with the pre-med.
Granted, my hair doesn't go as greasy as fast as it used to because I don't play with it as much now. I don't play with my partner as much anymore. Only unless when my hair needs a wash, that's why I do it. But I just put it back. If he knows I haven't gone for my partner, that's another habit I'm trying to kick. Because you know I was bad for keep going for it like that all the time, wasn't I?
Yeah, because I kept saying if you keep playing with your partner, you tell me to stop playing with my hair. Can you stop playing with yours then?
So that's another habit I'm trying to overcome. But I play with it when it needs a wash. That's when I do it. I think it's getting washed in anyway. So
When you see, when I had after all the operations I've had, you know, my ears and my palate and my eye, growing up, which you know about because you saw it, because you grew up with it, and my hair went greasy from the pre-med. Then all of a sudden I found a way to stop my hair going greasy.
yeah,
Wash it twice a week.
I do when I'm really bothered.
No, that's what I do. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that's what I do. And I've noticed if I wash my hair twice a week, it doesn't get as greasy quick.
I'll do the same twice a week.
It gets greasy on the day of when I'm due to wash it. Say I wash my hair on a Monday. My hair wouldn't get washed again till Saturday.
I used to wash my hair every Sunday before school or college, new week. And I would wash it midweek before the weekend. So we used to wash on a Sunday. I used to wash it around about Wednesday, depending how bad it was. I used to always suffer greasy hair no matter what, or when I washed it, it would get greasy quick.
I've never ever had that problem right up until I had my operations and I had the pre-med.
Even though I washed my hair tonight, right? I guarantee by this time tomorrow my hair look greasy. I guarantee it. It gets greasy too quick, my hair.
No,
I'll
you
wake
just
up in
think
the
it
morning.
does, but it doesn't.
Yeah, honestly it does.
No, your hair doesn't. It looks cleaner than what it does today. Because you said to me before when you washed your hair the other night, you said, look, see, my hair's greasy again. I only washed it last night. I went, no, it's not greasy, it's actually clean. You just think it's greasy, but it's not.
When I sweat overnight, when it's been warm, I feel all clammy the next morning and I can feel the grease in my hair with the sweat.
I don't know, because your fan's on your head.
Well, technically it's not.
Because when I woke my brother up and I accidentally woke you up on Monday, the fan was actually blowing your hair.
Yeah, the top of it, not my actual face.
Yeah, your face, because your face was cold.
No, because my bed's there, but my dressing table is that height and my fan is up there, so I'm missing it. It's only catching the top of my head.
Well,
I literally have to pull myself up the bed just to feel the fan. Because I don't know why, I always have a habit when I'm asleep. I start at the top of my pillow. When I wake up,
you slide down.
I'm all
Yeah.
the way down.
I'm like that. I could start at the top or the middle of my pillow. When I wake up, my head's only on that much of the pillow.
One time my pillow was off it, my head was literally in the pillow like that. Like that's not the flat part, the other part there.
Yeah.
My head was there pushing it up like that.
Yeah, I do that.
Now I was wondering why I was waking up with a headache. I went, no wonder because I'm pushing against my pillow against the thing, man. So as I turn over, I lift myself up and lie back down. When I wake up again,
You're back where
I'm
you.
back down again
Yeah.
because I literally fall down the bed. And there's him in the same spot as he was when I left him.
Yeah.
He doesn't slide down the bed, I do.
I slide down the bed as well.
He once said, yeah, I went to sleep with you with your head up there. When I woke up this morning to go to the toilet, you were halfway down the bed. I goes, I've always been like that. I don't know why. It's like every time I move my legs, my
Yeah.
legs are always on the go. Lee's actually told us. He goes, even though you're asleep, your legs are always on the go.
Mine are.
Even though I can't feel them, if I'm in one of my deep sleeps, I've haven't slept for a long time, I'm halfway down the bed with my legs fidgeting. One leg's halfway out the bed.
That's like me.
I have one leg out the bed like that.
And
my
one
front.
one in and one out and on
One
top
in.
of the duvet. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that, keep myself cool.
Yeah. I do the same.
Only thing is, I lie on my front, like half on my front, half on my side.
Since I got diagnosed with asthma, as you know, when I was 22, I've never been able to lie on my chest because I feel suffocated when I lie on my stomach.
Because I don't like fully on my stomach. I'm like, how can I like lie? Well, one leg like that, one leg up like that, if you know what I mean. One straight, one bent. Oh,
When I've woken you up and you've asked us to wake you up last year that day because you had someone coming near you, I can't remember what it was for, but you had someone coming out from home group. And you were literally face plant flat on your front with your face planted in your pillow.
half the time I don't know. But as soon as I wake up with me arms like that under my pillow,
Yeah?
one leg down, one leg up like that,
Yeah, you do.
like that.
Yeah, you do.
I put that foot over the back of my leg like that, and I'm halfway. Like my chest is on the side of my front, but my legs are flat. So I'm kind of like that. I'm not fully on my front.
But so when I woke you up last year,
If I do, my back will seize.
well, when I woke you up last year for the guy from, I think it was for this, I'm not sure. I think it was for this.
You got a comment, by the way.
Okay.
Declan Flynn says, can you give Megan a shout out? She's your biggest fan.
Hi, Megan. A shout out to you, Megan. But when I woke you up that morning, you were literally flat on your.
Was that the morning when you nearly had a heart attack about me there? That morning?
No, it was him. Because he forgot I was staying. He forgot his sister was staying here, aka me, your sister, and he had.
You thought you quickly shook us out. What? Your face flat on your pillow. I thought you were suffocated. I thought you were dead. You weren't moving.
Yeah, you were literally lying on your front completely, and as I woke you up, before I woke you up, he was showing everything. Because he had now on at the bottom.
Yeah, he sleeps naked, I don't know.
Because that morning when I woke you up, and I was like that. If you notice, I was like that because somebody was showing everything off. Because he pulled the blanket cover off him halfway. And I'm like, okay, yeah, too much of me, yeah, that's too much of me brother to see.
You know what? Lay! Mr. Grum. Mr. Grum. That cook really lives up to today. Suffering wife. Long-suffering wife with of a grumpy old git. That's him today. That really does come today.
It does, doesn't it?
It really makes its thing today.
You know, that person only came on for a shout out for this Megan and they go and then they come back again.
I call them not true fans. They just want a bit of 5 second fame.
But honest to God, that day when I woke you up, because you first planting your pillow, literally like that, I thought, yeah, my sister's not. And then I saw too much of my brother that day. I think he forgot himself that night because I think he forgot his sister was in the next room. And he just went like that with his, you know, when a man just pulls it off halfway across his legs like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw too much of my brother that night. Well, that morning. I saw far too much of my brother. Even though he's lying on his side and his arse was facing me, but the way he was lying, you could see his nutsack.
Oh, his twigs and dingleberries.
Yeah, in between his legs. And I went, yep, that's too much of my brother for
Or shall I
me.
say in Lee's case, a tree trunk and watermelons.
And I went, yeah, that's too much. That was way too much, brother, for me. Way too much of my brother. I says, I see me brother half naked, and I see me sister first planted on the bed.
You thought we were trying to kill you that day, didn't you?
Huh?
You thought, I'm sure they'd try to kill me with fright you with heart attacks.
I mean, even you gotta admit, if you with me and you saw your brother half naked, you'd be like, yeah, that's too much brother for me for
Yeah,
one
I
day.
did.
What?
Brother Neil? He had a
Yeah,
dressing gown on, he didn't have anything on underneath, and I saw everything.
exactly.
Alright, Nigel, I went, no, Nigel. Neil, what? I can see everything, you need a longer dressing gown, or put some underwear on.
I've seen too much of you.
He says, we shouldn't be looking. I go, I wasn't looking.
You just went fully covered.
I don't have a look at, I don't have a habit of looking at my brother's bits.
It's same as me.
How would you make some trouble like that?
What?
What if it's supposed to be going there?
What?
He talks too fast.
You what? You gonna do what?
Hey. Huh?
Quickly put a pair of sponge on, go there. Please exceed the one.
He talks too low and too fast.
But honest to God, that morning I thought, yep, that's way too much of me. That, yeah. And you went, when you woke up, you went, what's the matter with you? I says, I've seen too much of me brother. Way more than I want to see. Because he's sliding on the bed half naked. And I can see everything. Because he's not covered in the downstairs department. It's shown.
He's quite proud of that downstairs department.
Yeah, but I saw
can't
too much
believe-
of my brother that day.
Can't believe he crushed his nut earlier though. That was funny. I'm surprised you didn't hear him.
No.
Oh, my left nut,
Well, was I out the bath or in the bath at that point?
You were down here,
Oh yeah?
yeah?
No, I didn't hear him. Don't forget, I can't hear from downstairs from upstairs. Especially if your bedroom door's shut, too.
It was funny.
How do you expect your older deaf sister to hear from down here, up there, if your door's only half open and half closed?
Because he's screaming loud enough for the pain.
Yeah, again, your older sister's corned beef deaf. I wouldn't hear it. Yeah, pudding.
That's
Your
why-
banana
that's why
pudding.
I recorded the remaining part of his pain. That's it.
Stop here.
When you crushed you, when you sat on your nut.
I didn't sit on my nose. I sat down. I had my junk and trunk in the middle. When I leaned over to give you a kiss, I crushed my little nut.
How could he crush your left nut?
Because my leg went over to it.
Well, how did your leg go over it?
You were in the middle, yeah. So we was sitting there. So I went like that. But they couldn't do it.
Your leg went under it. I mean, you.
Onto it.
Can I just say something to you, little bro? I think you're doing a Mrs. Brown or Simon Cowell because you can see the thickness of your bulge.
I'll put the wood swings again.
Thank you. I think he's pulled his trousers up too far.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Hmm?
I didn't care if he split it in two.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see his dingleberries and his log halfway flossing himself to it.
He can floss himself if he wants. I don't bother.
Don't you think I've seen enough of my brother's private parts today with them bloody shorts on?
He wasn't complaining. So more than what I did.
Yeah, I don't want to make it a habit of seeing my brother's
Oh,
Nethers.
I guess.
The last thing I want is to see me brother's dingleberries and what you call log. Thanks.
His tree trunk and watermelons.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. That's the last thing I want to see is my brother's private bits, thank you.
They're quite impressive when he uses it.
He said, what is it?
They're not that impressive when he doesn't use it though.
What is the master? It's Friday.
It's Thursday today, it's Friday tomorrow.
Okay, name for the Tim. It's 10
10.
10 o'clock today.
That's why I'm hoping you're a big fasted Asda, so when you get it back, cup of tea and away to bed.
Well, I know what I'm getting. I'm only going to get some new underwear. Some more underwear. 2 night dresses, one for me, one for you, and some summer slippers for me because my feet are overheating with these.
Oh, you get the shirt.
And some pyjamas. And some pyjamas.
I love my pyjamas.
The shirt for tomorrow to get it.
Well, what do you want us to get you? 90 odd pyjamas?
90 for the summer. I've got enough pyjamas.
You haven't brought any piggies, you won't make those things.
I just want to get myself a night, like, you know, like a night dress with some, like, and get the shorts with them.
I like short PJs. Like PJ shorts.
You know, like the night shirts where you get, but you can get the matching shorts to go underneath. So, you know, you're covered.
Yeah, they're called PJs. The short PJs.
No, they're called 90-inch shorts. I'm on about the proper long night shirts that we get. But you can get the matching shorts with them.
You buy them separately rather than this.
Like I did.
Yeah.
They still have them in Asda.
So I don't have to keep wearing trousers and overheat. I can wear shorts. At least I know I'm covered for my brother. You won't see anything.
I've still got my blue top and bottoms. That's it.
Right, I'm going to end the live now because I need my phone free for when I go and check something. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Someone. Oi, take that.